All right, let's talk about our most precious resource. And no, I'm not talking about money or oil or anything like that. It's time. And to really get a handle on just how valuable it is, I want you to try a little thought experiment with me. Okay, so what if you woke up every single morning and boom, right there are 24 solid gold coins, just for you. A gift, no strings attached. You can do whatever you want with them. Sounds pretty amazing, right? But there's always a but, isn't there? There's one really important rule you have to follow. And here's the catch. You can't save them. Nope, can't stash them away for later. The second the clock hits midnight, any coins you haven't used, poof, they just disappear. They don't roll over to the next day. They're just gone. Forever. So if you knew that, how would you treat those coins? I mean, you'd make every single one of them count, right? Of course you would. Okay, so this whole thing, it's not just some fantasy riddle. This exact scenario is actually playing out in your life, right now, every single day. So let's pull back the curtain and see what these golden coins really are. I'm serious, this isn't just a metaphor. You personally receive this incredible gift every single morning when you wake up. It's this incredible treasure that's so common, so consistent that most of us just, well, we barely even notice it's there anymore.
So what are they? What are these 24 golden coins? This treasure we get every day without fail? You know, the answer is so simple. But once you really get it, it kind of changes everything.
The coins, they're ours. Every single day, you get 24 of them. A brand new start, a completely clean slate. And just like those gold coins in our story, once an hour is gone, it's gone. You can never get it back. And here's something that's actually kind of profound when you think about it. Time is the one thing that's perfectly fair. It's the great equalizer. I mean, wealth, luck, opportunity, that stuff can feel so unevenly distributed, right? But nobody, and I mean nobody, gets a 25th hour in their day. The richest person on earth and the person struggling to get by, they both have the exact same 24 hours on the clock. So that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? If we all get the same 24 hours, why do our lives end up looking so radically different? The answer has nothing to do with how much time we have. It's all about the mindset we bring to it. I mean, really, let that sink in. The huge gap between someone who's growing and thriving and someone who feels stuck, it's not because one person magically has more time. It's all about how they approach the time they've got. And it really just boils down to two very different ways of thinking. Okay, so on one side, you've got the investor. This person sees every hour, every coin as a seed, something they can plant today by learning, by practicing, by building something that's going to grow into freedom and opportunity tomorrow. But then you have the spender. The spender is all about right now. They're chasing that quick hit of pleasure, that easy distraction. For them, time is like loose change in their pocket, just something to get rid of. They're always telling themselves, I'll start the important stuff tomorrow. So what does it actually look like to invest your time? Well, it's about being deliberate. It means you use those hours with purpose. You're investing in learning something new. You're sharpening a skill that matters. You're actually planning for where you want to go. You're taking those small, consistent steps forward. It means every single one of those 24 coins has a job to do. Now, I know, this can sound like a ton of work, but here's the thing. The investor has a secret weapon, and it's not about making some huge, dramatic change overnight. No, the real power, the real engine of change is in something a lot quieter and way more consistent.
Let's just pause on this for a second because it's so important. Your destiny doesn't just suddenly change. That's not a thing. You don't just wake up one morning and poof, everything's different. But you can wake up and decide to change one tiny habit. And that is what puts a whole new destiny in motion.
And where do habits come from? They're literally forged by how you spend your 24 coins day after day. You spend one coin, 1 hour, reading a book, that's a habit. You spend 3 of them endlessly scrolling on your phone, that's also a habit. Now think about this. Just swapping one of those coins. Say you trade just 15 minutes of that scrolling time for 15 minutes of trying to learn a new language.
Okay,
today, that feels like nothing, right? But do that every day for a year, that tiny shift can literally change the entire direction of your life. That's the power of compounding. So where does this all leave us? What's the big takeaway here? It's really about empowerment. It's about you realizing that the person in charge of building your future is you, right now,
the world,
in this very moment. It's honestly that simple and that incredibly powerful. Mastering your life isn't some big, complicated goal way off in the distance. It's just about mastering today and then doing it again tomorrow.
Your entire future is nothing more than a reflection of how you spend your todays.
And that brings us
Great
to
to
the
see you.
only
A
question
real
that
pleasure.
really
You
matters.
too. This is a big
right
win
now,
for us.
you've got a fresh set
Absolutely
of
to our
24
continued
golden
success.
coins, today's coins. So, what are you going to do with them? How are you going to invest them before they're gone at midnight? Are you going to be an investor or a spender? The choice, as it is every single day, is completely yours.